This TikTok product actually saved my friend's marriage. Let me explain. So I've been a personal health and fitness coach for now 13 years, and I have about 40 clients. And one of my clients came in, and she's now a good friend of ours. And she came in and she was telling me how every time like her husband would walk into the door, she just would get so annoyed, and she was to the point where she couldn't like stand even being around him. She's the type of person that needs 17 alarm clocks to wake up, that needs the cup of coffee before she actually meets anybody or sees anybody, because just the sound of people's voice in the morning drives her crazy. Anyway, so she had started to have some issues like in her midsection. She was following her meal plan. She was working out like she should be. And so what I had started to assume is that maybe it's because she was in a high stress environment, causing her cortisol levels to really kind of like be raised. And so it's just harder for her, midsection to go down. And so what I suggested is that she tried an ashwagandha. And basically what ashwagandha does is it helps with like your stress levels. So it blocks it helps with the receptors in the brain, just basically blocking out like the emotions of like being overwhelmed and stress, anxiety, that kind of stuff. And so what ends up happening is as you take ashwagandha, it just kind of chills you out and allows your cortisol levels to drop, which then allows everything else to function better. So I told her to go out and try to find some of these goalies from the big box stores. And at the time, she was able to find some. They're no longer in the box stores anymore. So if you want to get them, you actually have to get them like right off of here. But anyways, I had her get on the goalies for the ashwagandha. And literally not even a week later, she comes to me and she says, I can actually be in the same room as my husband. And she noticed that her road rage wasn't as bad. She wasn't so annoyed. And I wouldn't really say road rage, but she wasn't as annoyed driving anymore either. And so she was able to tell a huge difference just by taking this. And in turn, her waistline actually started going down as well because her cortisol levels were lower as well. So if you are having any type of those issues, or you need just like a chill pill, guys, I would highly recommend this specific brand by Goli. Again, they don't sell in the big box stores anymore, so I'll leave the link right here. They're running a huge sale. You can actually get like 3 bottles for $33. At the other stores, they were typically $18 a bottle, so it's pretty much like you buy 2, get 1 free. So anyways, click the link, grab yours, fast and free shipping.